a lot of controversies surrounding him, but of course this is a case that we will definitely be keeping you up to date on, even as investigations into his death continue. All right, for a week now, what has been topping our headlines has been the Huruma tragedy, where as of now we have a death toll of 40 people. The KTN News Desk has definitely been keeping you up to date, giving you a mirror-to-mirror update on the same, or a wall-to-wall update on the same. Let us now join our reporter, Timothy Otieno, who is on the ground to give us the latest from that side. Thank you very much, Timothy, for joining us. Just give us the update of where we are now as far as the numbers are concerned.
Well, thank you so much, Akisa. As it stands right now, the death toll has since risen to 42. In the last hour, 2 bodies have been pulled out from the rubble behind me. So the death toll has risen to 42. 2 bodies, that was of a mother and her child. But of course, the number of rescued alive also has risen to 140 after 4 people were rescued yesterday. But unfortunately, we have been able to confirm that out of the 4, 1 of them indeed did unfortunately pass away as she was being taken to hospital, to the Kenyatta National Hospital. So she died en route. So far 3 people have left this building alive. The number of missing still stands at 71 so far. Yesterday it was 70, but 1 person has indeed reported their kin missing from the Kenya Red Cross. We were speaking to Pius Masai, who is the incident commander here at the site of the collapsed building, and they say that 80% of the work has since been done, and they estimate within the next 24 hours to the next 48 hours, then they could be done with the entire operation. And there's actually a sketch that I've been able to get from the National Disaster Management Unit that they are exclusively using to direct traffic in regards to this rescue operation, and one of my colleagues is holding the sketch up for me, Akisa. Basically, this is the area where the building collapsed, and this is the building that is estimated to be about 80 meters long and 30 meters wide in diameter, the 7-story building that collapsed on Friday. So this is actually the focus and the central point in which the operation is taking place. As you can see, it's a building that was just next to the Nairobi River, about a meter or 2 close to the river, which is a waterway, and this has been attributed largely to the reason why it collapsed. Now this CP that you're seeing just next to the building is the command post, and that is where the Kenya Red Cross and the National Disaster Management Unit have been meeting on a daily basis in the morning and in the evening to brief each other just on the progress of the operation so far. And basically this pathway that leads up to where the collapsed building is the only accessible point into and out of the site where the building collapsed. Behind the building, on these dotted 2 boxes, are actually other buildings. So operation have been temporarily paralyzed on these 2 ends, and that is the back of the building in which collapsed. So the only route in which the rescuers as well as the members of the Kenya Red Cross can access the building is during this on this pathway that leads to the main road that leads to either Mathare North to the left or Huruma Corner to the right. But just further end is the CDF Social Hall, and this is where most of the survivors of the building have been housed. And this is where it's just about a 5 to 10 minute walk from the site of the collapsed building, and it's currently housing just about 200 people, Akisa. So that's just a brief sketch of the operation coming from the National Disaster Management Unit, and that is how they have been able to continue with the operations. Of course, the nearby building have since been evacuated. The CEC for planning from Nairobi County also did talk to the media, and they have said that they have earmarked 8 buildings in this area that will be going down anytime from today and moving into the weekend. They are warning people and they are cautioning. Actually, right now there's a team that has left the site to urge people to move out of buildings that have been earmarked for demolition within the next 48 hours, Akisa. So that is the status as it is right now. The death toll has risen to 42, 140 have been rescued, and 71 still remain unaccounted for.
All right, thank you very much, Timothy.